So you asked for Wenning Warmups lower body. Well, now I'll finally show you. So the big factor is on the warm-ups, with whether it be upper or lower body, is where are your freaking weaknesses? So, you know, you're asking, well, what exercises do you for lower body? It's really simple. Where are you weak? But the problem is most people don't know where they're weak. The next big thing is, what's your physical capacity? What are you generally able to do? And what does that mean? That means that a lot of people that use the Wenning warm-ups tend to go too heavy. The trick is that it's not about how heavy you can go, it's about how fast you can get it done. To increase GPP, you need to do 300 reps of lower body work in roughly 12 to 15 minutes. That means zero rest, a fairly fast tempo, and an insanely high heart rate. The next big thing is you need to have 3 exercises. Why 3 exercises? Because I said so. But the big thing is that those 2 exercises need to be weaknesses. So 2 exercises need to be what you think are your weakest points. You want to know what I think your weakest points are without even looking at you? Your lower back, your glutes, or your hamstrings. Pick 2 of those 3 and you're probably about 90% right. The next thing is you have to warm up the fucking motor pattern that you're using. What does that mean? Are you gonna squat today? Fucking squat. 4 sets of 25 squats. Now, if you're using a traditional bar to do this, you're gonna find that that's a lot of compression. And that's why the belt squat was originated, is in order to get you to squat more volume with less compressive factors. But you could still utilize it with a dip belt standing on the blocks, as we talked on the leg mass exercise video on the Winning Strength channel. So go check that out if you need some more advice on how to do a belt squat and you don't have any money. The next big step is 4 times 25. Now, why 25? I picked 25 because it forced me to keep those exercises at low intensity. If you can do it for 25, it's not that heavy. Why is that important? It's important because I think that the 25 reps increases ligament and tendon strength, it increases a little bit of muscle mass, and it definitely gets enough volume to correct weak points. But it also makes sure that GPP is the main focus. 25 reps is a lot of reps to do on an exercise, but it also creates a shitload of conditioning. If you need a more in-depth look of reps and sets, exercises, how much weight to put on the bar, all of those questions that you might have, go visit the Winning Strength Patreon channel and we'll try to answer those as good as we can. So what you're gonna see today is, in no particular order, a lot of exercises that I use to do the Wenning warm-up before I squat or deadlift or any lower body workout for that particular day. The trick is that these don't need to be done in any real tempo, kind of go at your own speed, but you don't want to rest between exercises, number 1. Number 2, you want to keep the reps around 25. So there's no real trick to what you're going to see here other than this is 25 reps. In my opinion, static exercises for the core are king, but don't ever turn away doing normal crunches. I like using this machine in particular for the crunch, and a lot of times we'll do this 4 sets of 25 as well before we squat or deadlift to get the abs ready. No real trick there, but don't replace this with planks. If you're gonna do planks for warm-ups, which we do quite a bit too, just use those for a minute. And if you're having problems knowing what the plank is, go to the lower back pain download that we have on the Winning Strength channel. And most of the time, instead of doing abdominal work like planks or crunches, a lot of times we do a lot of reverse hypers. The lower back is the key to unlocking your leg's potential in squatting and deadlifting. If you think about it, it's a really small muscle, it doesn't get a lot of blood flow, and it's attached to massive muscles. But if it's a weakness, it's gonna mess up your form and probably mess up your body. So doing reverse hypers is key for warm-ups and accessories. All right, bitches, it's the belt squat again. We're gonna do this for the warm-up like I do almost every time I do lower body workouts. But remember, if you don't have a belt squat, we do have other videos on the leg hypertrophy one and other exercises to show you some things you can do to replace the belt squat. For other styles of warm-ups, not including the belt squat machine, reverse hyper, and the ones you've just seen, visit the Winning Strength Patreon channel and we'll show you all the variations that we use, which are vast. We have about 12 to 15 different types of warm-ups, and we're gonna show those on the Patreon channel. But for now, you're gonna see the fucking belt squat again. So the winning warm-up is not super complex, other than the fact you gotta remember, it's 3 exercises and it's 4 sets of 25 per exercise done in a circuit. Now, what is the real magical thing is making sure that it's in between 12 to 14 minutes. And if you wanna see a ton of different variations, we're gonna shoot it on the Winning Strength Patreon channel, and you're gonna be able to see all the different variations we use, which are up to 15 to 20 different types of warm-ups and ways that we do them.